Hello, back with card number 3 for September club cards. We're going to make this gorgeous card with the Peaceful Poinsettia bundle, and I'm just going to set my computer up here so I make sure the orientation's right. Yep, it's good. Okay, so this one is blinged out to the max, and it's really cool. This one, I think it was Patty Bennett that I saw how to do this technique, but the card is mine. So we're going to use, oh, I didn't show you the recipe for the third card. Oh well, I'm going to photocopy them for you, so it's not a big deal. Okay, so we're going to use a lot of, what do they call it now? It used to be called Dazzling Diamonds. Now it's called Sparkle Glimmer Paper. And the reason they changed it is because it doesn't have this backing on it, the plastic backing on it anymore. But mine does, because I'm going to use up my old stuff. So the underneath, it's got the Softly Falling embossing folder on it. So I didn't do this before I went live. So you're going to have to bear with me going and running it through my machine. Gotta make sure I don't kill the embossing folder on the way through. Okay, so there's the embossed piece. So I'm just going to put this right on. Oops, sorry. Okay, I need to slow down. This is the third one I've done tonight, but it's nice to get them done so you guys kind of know what's going on. Hopefully I'll get them uploaded to YouTube tonight, so you'll be able, and send you the link so you'll be able to make your cards. The ones that don't live in town, because I've already sent your packages off. Okay, so there's that. Step 1 done. Step 2 is to cut out the glimmer paper that is going to go behind the plastic window sheet, and we're going to cut 2 of them out of here. So I'll just go and do that. Hang on. Running one through. Probably would have been a lot better if I had done this before I went live, but I didn't. So, and I do my cutting over here so that I don't give you motion sickness by shaking my table. Okay, so I got those 2 cut out. Now, let's put the card here, because now we're going to use the Stamparatus. And we're going to stamp this image onto window sheet using StazOn. And it's really difficult to stamp onto a window sheet unless you have the Stamparatus, because this works absolutely amazingly. So I'm just lining this up. A little bit more. There we go. Stick that there. Now I'm going to make sure that it's, oh yeah, didn't put it up high enough. This takes a little bit of finicking. Especially when you can't get the magnet to cooperate. Nay, it's fitting all the way around. Okay, I've got it now. Okay, so I'm going to take StazOn which is alcohol-based ink. And I know you're going to say, but you're going to color it in the blend. So why are you using StazOn ink? Because you're not supposed to. You color it on the back side. So it doesn't matter. So there you go. See how easy it is to stamp onto window sheet with the Stamparatus? There's no movement. Then you just slowly lift it up and give it time to let go. So there's one, and I'm just going to let that one dry. Now, I gotta find my other window sheet. Where'd it go? Oh my good Lord. Did I lose it? I'm losing it, all right. I know I had two, and that's only one. There it is. Okay, so now I have to very carefully put this in here. So I guess I'm going to have to set up a jig for you guys. So you'll be able to put your window sheet in without worrying about setting it up and stuff. Well, I will do that. Okay. And I'm going to ink it up again with StazOn. I had to get a new StazOn pad. One of mine was disintegrating because it was the original one that I bought like 12 years ago when I started stamping. So I got a new one. It's lovely, juicy, and firm. Okay, so just making sure I get a good stamped image on there. Slowly lifting it up so that it lets go. Okay, I don't like that because apparently I didn't do a very good job. Huh. Okay. I'm going to steal a window sheet out of another package and then I'll replace it before morning and you'll never know. Well, except that I've told you. Apparently, it is possible to move. So I'm going to have to be a little bit more careful when I put it down. All I have to do with that window sheet is take some StazOn cleaner to it and wipe it off and start all over again. But I don't want to take the time to do that while I'm on camera because it's plastic, so I'll be able to reuse it. Okay, I'll slowly let it. There we are. Now it has to dry. I'm going to take this off. Oh, maybe I can just use this in there so I don't get StazOn everywhere. Okay. Now, let's do the Merry Christmas. We're going to do Merry Christmas in Real Red because we're using the Real Red blends to color the flowers when they dry. So I think maybe I'll get you to do those, stamp those flowers when you first get here and just let them dry while you make the other two cards. There's that. Now while I have the red out, I think I'll just stamp the flowers on the envelope in the inside. Let's just have a look and see the inside, and then I put a sentiment in there too. Okay, close that up now. We're done with that. I'll bring in the memento. Stamp the sentiment. says, hoping beautiful moments and happy memories surround you at this time of the year. There we are. Put that on there. Okay, so I didn't go around that because I didn't want to, but I'll get the red marker. And just in case you want to, then you can do that. So we'll put this inside while we're waiting for that to dry. I don't know how long it takes to dry. But I could also hit it with the heat gun, but you just have to be really careful. And we'll stick this in here. And see, that's crooked, but oh well. Okay, that stays on. Don't want to use it. So I'm going to put my name stamp on while I'm here. There we are. That part's done. That's that done. Now the Merry Christmas gets layered onto this piece of basic black, and it's really long because we're going to put it diagonally on the card. Isn't this the cutest card? And it's a GMO, which stands for Glendamolid Original. And stick it on there. Apparently my white is longer than my black, so make it stick over a bit so it's in the center, because you never know where you're going to want it by the time the card is done. Okay, so I'm going to put red rhinestones on it, but I don't want to do it right now. We'll wait. Now this other piece, we're going to take the sprig punch. This is the sprig punch. Don't you think that looks like antlers for a reindeer? I do. Okay, we're going to punch out 4 of these. And 2, 3,